Hey everyone, my name's Marcus Nichols and I had HSCT in Mexico 34 weeks ago. I haven't posted since 18 weeks, so that's coming up to, can't do my maths, but about 14 weeks. Hang on, 18, 28, 16 weeks. Sorry, can't do my maths on the fly. It's been one of those sort of things of why I haven't posted. I've been a bit complexed over it from my point of view because I wasn't sort of certain why. I reached a point of not being certain why I was doing the podcasts. Initially, I started doing them so I could give everyone a much better understanding of what I was going through leading up to the treatment, and then also while I was in Mexico, so that everyone had a really good understanding of that. And then after I got back, I thought, yep, I'll continue doing this because it's a good thing. It lets everyone know where I'm at and things like that. After a period of time, I lost my way with it. Basically, I sort of felt like I was sort of pretty much repeating myself, going over the same stuff on a weekly basis or monthly basis, and I wasn't really putting any work into the podcast to be able to give you something different, to look at some of the considerations and some of the other things that may be going on, which is beneficial. So I stopped doing them because I reached a point of feeling they were not useful for anyone. Consequently, I've had a few people sort of say, why did I sort of stop? And over a period of time and things like that, I've begun to understand and realize that often with the blog posts, they're not about me in what I am and how I'm feeling as much as anything else. It's about giving information to people, particularly people who are actually seriously looking and considering doing this treatment. And the ongoing processes of everything that has been going on. So I'm basically pretty fortunate compared to a lot of people that have done the treatment off and on. I've had no major side effects at all so far. So I'm 34 weeks in, almost 8 months, a week off 8 months basically, and the side effects and things that I've had have been virtually neutral, nothing to count of. That has been the circumstances. As far as my MS has gone, at this point of time, the big benefit that I've had from the treatment is mental clarity. So my mental clarity has improved from, say, where I was a 2 out of 10. I'm now probably sitting at about a 7 out of 10. This allows me to actually re-engage with the world to some degree, where I was feeling like I just wasn't totally forgetting every single thing that I was trying to achieve. I still have a long way to go, but yeah, it's a vast improvement on where I was at. Physically, I'm about the same. My balance is probably slightly improved, and my energy levels are slightly improved as well. All minimal sort of stuff. So far, the summer here hasn't been too bad, although we've had some really hot days. On a whole, the summer has been pretty good. So when we do have a hot one, it of course knocks me around. I've had the heat tolerance thing that a lot of people have had benefit from. I haven't had any benefit from at all. So I was hoping to get a little bit of that, because I do live in not a hot climate, but I do live in a pretty warm climate where we do get up to 40 degrees during summer. So I was hoping for a little bit of that if I was lucky. As far as the progression, or as far as stopping the progression of my illness, at this point in time, I believe, and really realistically, I'm only 8 months in, still a long way to go, who knows, but I sort of feel that on a whole, I am stable. So I don't appear to have got any worse, and with the little bit of improvements, consequently I feel like I'm a little bit better. And really, at the end of the day, that was the whole goal of the treatment in the first place, was to actually stop the progression and not get any worse. And at this point in time, I feel like I've achieved that. And that's what I'm aiming at, and that's what I'm working on. So going from this point, we're just sort of going to keep monitoring. I've been working really hard on getting into a routine. I'll get that out. So now pretty much I get up at 6 a.m. most mornings. I'll do half an hour of meditation, half an hour of yoga, and half an hour of exercise. Obviously the exercise is minimal. Predominantly it's riding a bike and weights. But yeah, it's basically to gradually work on building my strength, and I'll continue to do that moving forward on a daily basis, and that's what I'm sort of really working hard on. But outside of that, yeah, just more of the same. Still not doing a great deal, doing bits and pieces, trying to help out where I can and things like that. I'm still not physically fit enough to go into a normal job again, purely because of my limitations from my physical strength more than anything else. So I don't see that changing, so I think I'll probably be as I am from this sort of point out. But that said, I'm starting to think about what else I can do, how I can change my life and other things from that point of view. And that's what I'm beginning to focus on. I did a post a little while back saying that I'm working on a new podcast that I'm hoping to get up into place. I was hoping to do it by February. Of course, that didn't happen, and I've still got a few things to sort of sort out. So realistically, it's probably going to be another couple of months away. But I am working towards it, and my goal of that is to allow awareness of people who had suffered a major adversity in their life and have successfully recovered and gone on to do pretty amazing things in their life with all of the things, with all of the difficulties that have been thrown at them. And like anyone who has suffered from any major adversity, it never goes away. It stays with you for the rest of your life. You learn how to box it, and you learn how to control it, and you learn how to make the most of your life with whatever it is that you've got going on. And so the people who do go on and achieve amazing things have really worked really hard to find a place of how they actually feel about what they've gone through. So that's my goal, and I'll be working on that. I'll give you some more information as I'm going along. I will try to, and I'm aiming to continue doing sort of over a fortnightly or monthly podcast, that's the word I'm after, getting lost for words. So we'll see how we go, but I'll endeavour to keep everyone up to date a bit more than I have, and give you an idea as I'm moving forward as well. That's that. All good. I hope everyone else is well. I hope everything's going well in your life. If there's any people in Mexico watching, all the best. Hope the treatment goes well for you. And for people who are considering having the treatment, I have no regrets at all. And from that point of view, jump in and definitely do it. Okay, guys, all the best, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.